One of the biggest lies people believe in this remote work space is that you have to completely learn a new skill for you to get a remote job. That is very far from the truth, guys. Yeah, I've spoken to doctors, I've spoken to teachers. I have 1 year, 6 years of experience, 1 year, 6 months of experience, sorry, uh, talking and helping people to and coaching them to get into remote work. And I've helped quite a huge number of people, over 300 people, to get into remote work so far in my career. And so I've spoken to doctors, I've spoken to teachers, I've spoken to accountants, customer service professionals, lawyers, engineers, even stay at home parents who think that they have nothing valuable to offer online. And here is the truth, that you already have the skills that the companies that are hiring are looking for. So you don't need to throw away your experience, you simply need to package it differently. And so today's video, we are going to show you how exactly to identify how exactly you can identify your transferable skills and just turn them into a remote career. Hi guys. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it has been 3 weeks of sitting down and just speaking about remote work. Thank you for those who have engaged with my vlogs, or those who have just seen my vlogs. I know it has been 3 weeks, but I have been putting in vlog videos. So today we are having a sit down, just talk about remote work. And so thank you so much for actually joining me to this video. If you're new here, my name is Joanne and I help professionals just transition into remote work and build careers that give them more flexibility, better income opportunities, and global exposure. That is my goal, actually, just to help you to land a job that is going to help you to be more flexible in your work, have a better income opportunity, and actually have a global exposure. If that is something that you're interested in, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Every week, I always share a video of remote work into remote work. That is every month. I have 4 Saturdays in a month. So 2 Saturdays something of remote work, 2 Saturdays something in remote work. And so subscribe because I'm going to share practical ways that we can use to land remote opportunities. As I'm speaking, guys, we are 377 subscribers, guys. I know you can get to 1,000. I don't know why, because I'm seeing 70% of you are actually watching my content and they are not subscribers. So please, once you see these, I'm talking and trolling the video because I need you to come and subscribe so that you can get to 1,000. Imagine road to 1,000. All right. So let's get started. I hope you've subscribed before we get started. I think I'll start blocking you guys from seeing the videos anyway. Why do most people get stuck? That is the first thing that we're going to talk about. The biggest mistake that I see people making is that it's asking what remote job should I learn, or what remote skill should I learn. I've heard this from quite a lot of people. I've told you that I have an experience of 1 year, 6 months coaching people, and I've talked to thousands of people. I've talked to thousands of people that I want to get into remote work, and everyone is asking me what remote skills should I learn. Instead, I normally say that instead of asking such a question, you need to ask, what skills do I already have that companies need remotely? Because you might never know, you might have a skill that a company is willing to pay for and hire. So your job title is not your skill. Your skills are the activities that you've been doing every day. So if you've been doing communication, actually you can do customer service. If you've been doing problem solving, managing people, writing reports, organizing schedules, handling customers, research, these are all transferable skills that you can be able to use in remote work. And so I've introduced a new term, transferable skills. And I know someone is asking, so what are transferable skills? So transferable skills are just the abilities that you've developed in one job, that is in a traditional job or the career that you've been in, and can be applied to another role or industry. Think of them as the universal tools. Whether you're working in a hospital, whether you're working in a bank, whether you're working in a law firm, whether you're working in a retail store, these are skills that remain valuable. And some example of these skills I've already mentioned them, but I'll just repeat: communication, organization, time management, research, customer service, project coordination, leadership, problem solving, critical thinking, documentation are all skills that you can be able to use and carry them along through your remote work journey. And so why do companies care more about skills than titles? Yeah, because I've told you that the market has shifted right now. Instead of just saying you have this title, say you have such type of skills that you're going to use to monetize remotely. Remote companies don't wake up thinking that I need someone who used to be a doctor. I've said that so later it can sink in. It can sink in. Because I've also been in the medical field. So if you're feeling bad, even me, I've been there. So remote companies actually don't wake up thinking they need someone who used to be a doctor. Whatever they're thinking about is they need someone who can organize their projects for them and plan for those projects. They need someone who can communicate with the clients that they have. They need someone who can solve the problems that they have independently. And that is what they are paying for. And so they are hiring outcomes. They are hiring the value and the impact that you're going to bring to the company, not job titles. Not job titles. So let's start with the career. Now I've spoken about medicine so much, and that is what I'm going to start with. So if you are in the medical field that you want to get into remote work, let me tell you the first thing that you can consider. It's not about working in a hospital setup. You can actually you already have an experience, sorry, in patient communication. You have experience in medical documentation, scheduling, attention to details, because yeah, you have to be attentive to details, confidentiality, team collaboration. These are skills that can help you to become a medical virtual assistant. These are skills that can help you to become a healthcare project manager. These are skills that can help you to be a clinical research coordinator. These are skills that can help you to be a medical records specialist. These are skills that can help you to be a telehealth coordinator. Imagine working from home while you're still using your medical knowledge. I work as a healthcare project manager. Honestly, I still use my medical knowledge. It hasn't gone to waste. And so I had just to tweak it a little bit because I've been managing projects since I was young and I didn't know. So when I sat down with the coach to evaluate my skills, they were like, actually, you can do well with project management. And so that is how I got into healthcare. So even you can do that. Wakilis, law people, yeah, if you're a lawyer or you've worked in the legal services, criminal law, whatever it is that you've done, you already know how to review documents, you know how to conduct research, you know how to maintain confidentiality, you know how to draft legal documents, you know how to manage deadlines. These skills can be combined and can help you to transition from the law career that you're in into either legal virtual assistant, into either legal research assistant, into contract administrator, into compliance coordinator, into legal operations assistant. The legal industry has gone digital and it's teaching thousands of remote opportunities. I've had quite a lot of legal virtual assistants through my hands that have actually shifted from legal or law into the remote workspace, and these are the skills or these are the careers that they have gotten into. All right, customer service people, you guys really like talking about to you like talking to people so much. I know you are here and you're so passionate about solving problems for customers. You can be a customer service. And so if you've worked in customer service, first, congratulations. You have already qualified for many remote jobs because it's a huge industry that hires quite a lot of people. And so you've learned how to do conflict resolutions, you've learned how to communicate effectively, you've learned how to problem solve as a customer service person. I mean, you guys are multifaceted. You've learned how to handle difficult customers, you've learned time management, and you have quite a lot of careers in front of you because you can do quite a lot if you are a customer service person. And these are the things that you can actually consider if you're a customer service person. You can be a customer support specialist, you can be a customer success manager, you can be a customer experience specialist, you can be a technical support, you can be a community manager. And companies everywhere are looking for people who can actually keep their customers happy and satisfied. Imagine if that is what you can be doing remotely, just to keep the customers for each and every company that you're going to work with happy and satisfied. And this is a skill that I believe each and every person has because you can answer an email, you can solve a client's problem, you can talk to them if they have an issue, and you're able just to give them a listening ear. Accounting and finance, for those of you who are in charge of money, I mean, yeah, if you have a background in accounting or finance, you already understand the numbers, the accuracy, the financial reporting, the payrolls. I mean, even Kenyans do payrolls. Actually, I noticed that accountants do payrolls after I started doing my coaching sessions. Payrolls, budgeting, compliance. So you have quite a lot of remote opportunities around you, and some of them include, but not limited to, actually you can check out even accounting. You can check out account receivables, account managers, there is bookkeeping, there is payroll specialist, there is account receivable specialist, there is financial analyst, there is finance assistant. Many businesses now outsource these services completely. And they're looking for people to come in and just help them bookkeeping and QuickBooks. If you know how these skills actually can if you know how these skills can open doors for you, it's something that you need to learn. And the other thing is this, guys. Also, as I mentioned these things, I need you to understand that there are things that are going to come up, like customer service. There are tools that you need to know how to use, like HubSpot, Zendex. If you're coming to accounting, you have to learn how the US GAAP regulations, the tax laws, how they're surviving and everything around that. So also navigate through these platforms and see even the sites that I'm going to mention, because my next video might be about sites. I'm not sure yet because we have a content plan. But when you navigate through these sites, you can also try as much as possible just to see what is it that is required in your career so that you can be able to go and learn those skills. For those of you who are in administration and marketing, if you've worked as an administrator, you worked as a marketer, you already know how to schedule, you already know how to do calendar management, you already know how to communicate using email, you already know how to coordinate meetings, you know how to make travel arrangements, you know how to document. Those skills can translate to you being a virtual assistant, an executive assistant, an operations coordinator. Imagine, yeah, if you guys have 10 years of experience as an administrator, I would advise that you go into operations coordination instead of being a virtual assistant. There is also project coordination or project management. You can also get there. If you're in marketing, yeah, for example, and you've learned those marketing stuff, you can actually do social media management, you can do content writing, you can do copywriting, you can do email marketing specialist, you can do content strategies. All right, these are things that you can consider doing remotely, but you have to learn, because if you've been doing marketing one-on-one, this is marketing on social media, so you have to learn the social media tools, how they are running, how to schedule different social media posts, Canva to design, CapCut for short videos. All right, the digital economy actually requires you to just have more skills every day. IT people. I know when remote work started, it was all about IT, until the market has now changed. And there's quite a huge opportunity for people that are not in technical. IT professionals, if you're in IT, your opportunities are even broader because you guys are the ones who began this industry. I mean, this industry of remote work started with ITs and software developers. So IT professionals, so you are in IT, your opportunities are even broader actually. You could work remotely as a software developer, you can work as a technical support engineer, a QA tester, you can work as a cybersecurity analyst, and it pays so well. Cybersecurity analyst actually pays so well, but it's a skill that takes a lot of time to learn, a lot of investment, not even time, a lot of investment in terms of your mind, in terms of your energy just to learn. And then there's cloud engineer, there is DevOps engineer. It is one of the biggest remote industries in the world. IT people, I don't know why you guys are not getting jobs, because I feel like you guys have a huge market when it comes into remote work. Given that you guys are the pioneer of this industry, I really believe that you guys have so much. All right. So I've just mentioned but a few. There's so much that you can do into remote work. And if you're here and you feel like your career has not been mentioned, there is education, there's social work, there is community, you can actually reach out to me. My number is actually on the description box so that you can just have a meeting and be able to deliberate and say what you can do remotely. All right. You can just reach out to me on my WhatsApp. The number is on my bio. I'm the one who's going to answer the messages. So as I move forward, there are three mindset shifts that I want you to have before you start shifting into another career. If you want to remember, I want you to actually remember these three things. Sorry, I want you to remember these three things. Number one is that your years of experience still count. Don't ignore them. These are transferable skills. So you're transferring them from whatever it is that you've been doing. You've been doing communication for 10 years. So you're going to say that you have 10 years in communication, even if it's just a physical setup. Number two, you're not changing your experiences. Please, you're just changing where and how you're going to use it. Don't change your experience. Don't lie. All right, don't lie on your CV that you've done something and you haven't done it. You're just leveraging on whatever it is that you've done before. So don't change your experience. All right. You're just changing where and how you're using it. Now, number three is that companies don't hire job titles. They hire you to solve problems. So look for a problem. Look for a problem that people might have out here that you might want to solve. Not even people, client, that you might want to solve. I like Alex Homozi, who constantly says that you look for rich people's problems and you solve them. That way you make more money. I mean, guys, look for, okay, this might not be rich people, but look for problems that people have, and then get those problems for them. Tell them this is the problem that you have, and then monetize it. I mean, monetize it. All right. Okay. So I have an exercise for you. This is a weird video. It even has an exercise and a homework. And I'd love to hear from you the homework. You can actually type it in the comment section once you're done. So here's an exercise that I want you guys to do today. Take out your notebook or your pen or even on your phone as you're watching. You can go on your notebook and write your current job title. I just want you to write your current job title. And then now underneath it, write everything that you actually do every day. Yeah. I want you to write your current job title and then write underneath it. Please write everything that you actually do every day. If it's answering calls, if it's writing reports, if it's scheduling meetings, if it's training people, if you're wondering what am I supposed to write, I'm just mentioning some of the things that you do. Manage projects, if you solve customer complaints, if you review documents, those are your transferable skills. And now you need to search for remote jobs that require those skills instead of your current title. All right. So instead of looking remote jobs for doctors, remote jobs for lawyers, write down the skills that you've been doing and then go and search jobs that require those skills. And don't search using your job title. You'll be surprised at how many opportunities you're going to find. I'm really curious to know in the comment section what are the opportunities that you're going to find. Please drop them down and see what is it that you find. So, sorry about that. So, I'm going to leave you with one final thought. Stop asking, what remote job can I do? Start asking, which of my existing skills can solve problems for a company remotely? This is such a simple but a big shift that can completely change your career. All right. And so, if this video has helped you, this video has moved something in you, don't forget just to like, guys. I need you to subscribe, guys. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers. We are 377. I'm looking for how many people? Around 630 people. Just subscribe. Imagine, and you can be one of them. And I've been told 70% of you are not subscribers, are just watching and then go away. Please, please, today be the day that you're going to subscribe. So don't forget to subscribe, share it with someone who believes that they need to start over to work remotely, or that's someone who feels it's very heavy for them to get into remote work, but they feel so stuck. And also let me know in the comment section, what is your current profession? I'd love to tell you which careers actually match your transferable skills. So the assignment I'm also that I've given you, I want to see it on the comment section. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video, which is next week, same time, same place. Bye.